Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of NHL 23 Franchise Mode, taking the New Jersey Devils on a quest for the Cup. We made the playoffs last season for the first time, which, it only took into the second season for that to happen, which is good. That's good. All right, so couple things. Of course, as usual, made a couple of trades, dropped some people, got some people, blah, blah, blah. The roster this season is not drastically different. As for how we did in our last draft, we really didn't have a lot to pick from. What we did get, let's see if I can find him. So, nailed him right here. Berkeley Caton. And, hey, what's going on, Albert? Albert says, dude, we have an election for the Prime Minister in Denmark, and it's historically close. It's down to the last 1%. Wow. That's pretty crazy. We have, our general election is taking place on the 8th. That's for Senate seats in Congress and all that. All local governments, governors, all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be a big deal for us. But that's pretty crazy, dude. So we got Berkeley Caton. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce his name because I don't remember where he's from. So anyway, yeah. So as you can see, elite medium. And said it's 99.3%. That's wild. At least I hope that the people that are running for prime minister are both equally decent people, and that you don't have a horror show versus someone that you're trying to prevent getting in. That's what we've had to deal with. Still equal. That's pretty wild, man. So Catman. Overall 72. Obviously, he's going to be he's playing for the juniors for this season, so he's not going to be eligible for us, which is fine. But an elite medium, got some decent stats, great passing. He's only going to get better. But whole bunch of X factors. So I'm glad I got this dude. I had to make some moves to pick him up. There was a few people I was trying to get instead. Oh, he's Canadian. Okay. So Caton. There was a couple of players that I was really, really trying to get, and primarily because I didn't want someone who was this small, and I didn't really need another playmaker. But I'm not going to complain about having one, especially when we got a guy, ankle breaker, heat seeker, so his wrist shots are good, quick draw, awesome face-off guy, puck on the strings, puck handling is great, shock and awe, shooting out of the toe drag, that's cool, and wheels, great skating with the puck. So, I mean, hell of a skater. Albert says, relative to the world, both are better than pretty much most of the world, but relative to Denmark, it's between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, that tends to be the way it is, unfortunately, with our leaders in this world. And the second round pick, who I don't think has a contract. Yeah, this was our second round pick. Top 6 medium, defensive defenseman. Not really anybody necessarily all that amazing. But I mean, he's a big dude, 6'4", 214. So, I don't know. Who knows? He might end up becoming something down the road, or he might just be a project. Who knows? But here is the only other thing I've got kind of a issue with. And that is, we have no first round pick. Albert says, I mean, either way, it's not great. No, I mean, that's why you got to vote for the lesser of two evils. But yeah, so I've got a pick in every other round, but I have no first round pick. But that was in order to get that Catan guy. I had to give up a first round to get him, and my willingness to do so is based on essentially the fact that since we made the playoffs this year or the last season, we should be better this season, and since we're supposed to be better, we should make the playoffs again, and our first round pick is not going to be amazing. So it's not like we're going to have a top 5 pick. So not having that first round pick, I can live with it. Even though the guy who's projected to go first overall, his last name is Shatan, spelled Satan, would like to have him on the Devils, but it's not going to happen. Albert says, but there's no corruption at all, and it's a good economy versus good climate, basically. Well, as long as you don't have someone who's not going to come in and reverse all of that, that's a good thing. So here's our lines. Brad, Heischer, Mercer. Not much has changed there. Holtz, Hughes, and Palat, who in real life, unfortunately, Andre Palat is out with, he's going to have surgery for a groin injury. I don't remember. I'm assuming it was a groin tear, which really sucks. Only real big change here. We got Foot, Bastion, and Zetterlund on the bottom line, but we got Miles Wood, Zachary Benson, and Igor Sharangovich. All right, Albert, good to see you, dude. Thanks for popping in, bro. But we are now giving old little Zachary Benson here his opportunity. He is a small guy, 5'11", 166 pounds, but could be a significant player. Again, playmaking center. I can't complain about that. He just needs to get bigger. 166 pounds is small. But third eye, so his passing's really good. Again, great wrist shots, stick handling, and he's got great skating when he's got the puck. 81 overall already, only 19 years old. So, looks good. All right, let's get into the season. Let's see how things go. Actually, real quick, let's jump back out of the season. I want to go and edit the trading block because it's always tends to be insane. I mean, I guess I'll leave those on there just in case there's some really good offer made my way, but I doubt it. All right. For real this time, let's get into the season. Let's see how we do. First step, get through the preseason. Already we've got an offer for Tanev, and nah, I don't. Nope. Definitely don't want anybody with 1 year left on the contract and give up prospects. Again, somebody looking for Graves. I'm not giving him up. Never gonna give him up. That's right. Rick rolled myself. All right, we don't have a problem with the salary cap. All right, so 3-4-0. Not a great preseason. Look, what is this crazy schedule? 1 game and then 4 games off, and then we play another game. All right, so how do we do in October? Okay, I'm not worried about the waivers. I already did all my scouting assignments. See, I do all that offline because I don't want to make people go crazy. Oh, good. So the player that people already wanted really bad, Ryan Graves, he's already hurt, but he'll be back in a couple of weeks. And now it's time for old Muckamadoolan to jump in, and yikes, -3. But we're going to leave it alone because it's like every time we bring somebody in for the first time to fill in on a line, it's always terrible overall, and then their chemistry gets better. So, and he's only filling in, and I'm not going to go through the whole hassle of rearranging everything on the planet. Oh, excellent. And now Sharangovich is hurt. So things just keep on coming up Millhouse. All right, get in there, Cody Clark. Actually, may I see something here? All right, so both of my scratched players are now in. I don't have any other extras sitting there. Quick little view at the draft. See, look, we could Marion Satan. I know it's Shatan, but come on. Like, we don't want this dude. But it's not going to happen. We're not going to have anybody in the first round, so I'm not really going to sweat this out too much. And it's too early for our scouts to have really figured anything out about any of these guys, so. All right, Graves is back. Let's get him back in the lineup. See, you saw -3 when Muckamadulin was in there. It's already at back to a 0, so he fit in just fine. I wish I had more control as to how often players jumped in and out of the lineup, because I would like Nemec to be in more, or not in and out of the lineup. I mean, like, line changes, like how I would like to have the control to have like all three defensive lines like rolling pretty evenly. I don't want it to be relying so heavily on the top line. I mean, it says roll all pairings, but that doesn't always. When a lot of times I look at the edit strategies, yeah, you still can't change anything. You can only look at it. This is just for starting the game. That's the only thing you get to edit. Yeah, same thing. It's aggravating. Nah, I'm going to leave all that alone. When we got +1s already, I'm not gonna mess around with it. Bastion's hurt. Well, that's not good, because I may have to bring somebody up. In fact, I'm going to have to do that. What is the button now? All right, there, Chase. I think we're gonna give you a shot here. Chase Stillman, what is your face-off? 68. That is not good. But he's the best of the three. All right, that's fine. He's only a temporary thing anyway. We're not going to worry too much about him. And okay. Well, we're just not having a good time. These injuries are just piling up and piling up and piling up when we're only a few weeks in. So now I got to bring in well, yeah, this is problematic. But I'm glad that I signed send to an extension because already he's coming in handy. All right, so we're 5-3-0 after our first month. Or should I send... Debating if I should send Stillman down already. I probably should. My luck, he's going to get hurt immediately. Just watch. Really, so this team for an AHL team is kind of stacked. At a 75 overall, he's already sitting down on the third line. All right. Sharangovich is back. Thank goodness for that. Hopefully he can step right in and start making a difference here, because Miles Wood, no. That third line is no. I'm not giving anybody Miles Wood. I'm not worrying about Utica. You guys seriously need to stop. Wood is not on the trade block, so why do you keep asking for him? All right, Vanacek is fully healed. If someone actually picked up Sen, I would be amazed, but I wouldn't be upset because he's just an extra. His whole purpose is just to float in between whenever I need him. Yeah, no one's picking him up. Stop asking for Miles Wood. I'm not giving him away to anyone. Seriously. A weaker than normal draft class. Well, since I don't have a first round pick, I'm kind of happy to see that. You know, just meaning that there's no real strong first round player available. All right, I'm not worried about. No. All right, we are 12-7-2. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We are... Right now we're sitting in fourth. So we have a wild card spot right now. So we're at least competitive. So I really don't want to bust up this line too much. I don't want to take that much of a risk of like ruining some decent chemistry on this team when they're playing all right. All right, let's take a look at the draft class. Oh, are you kidding me? So, of course, Satan here is a franchise, potentially franchise gem. Yeah, of course. Do we have any other gems out there in later rounds? Nope. At least not as of this moment. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I actually gotta write something down real quick that I just got a text for. Okay. All right, well, that's a bummer. And I have nothing that I could offer to get that guy. Oh, similar style to Wayne freaking Gretzky. Yeah, good lord. Well, that certainly sucks. Wesley Mitchell. All right, we do want to get some of these people scouted again. I'm not going to worry about anybody in the first round because I'm not going to get anybody. If I can't somehow land that first overall pick, and in order to do that, that means I would have to give up like a Jack Hughes or somebody, and that's not happening. Not to mention the fact that guy would become very expensive, and I've already got players who are going to be very expensive. So I got to look at the central scouting ranks here, and it's got to be. Yeah, we can scout these players that are going to be in the later rounds. And again, I'm not gonna take forever here. Let's just. Currently being scouted. Okay. Our scout has him going 233rd. Central Scouting has him ranked a lot higher. Which is always interesting when there's that much of a jump. I mean, that player obviously may not be much of anything. But who knows? Do we really want to risk him becoming a diamond that we passed up on? Not really. I mean, these are very late. This guy is currently being scouted. No? Oh, 292. Well, but at the same time, it is a goaltender. That guy is not. .5'8", 162. That is a small player. Old Kunitz here. See, all I can do is I can hope that there's a player like this that slips through and kind of lands in my lap and turns out to be a real diamond in the rough. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in that happening, especially when they said it's supposed to be a weaker draft class than it normally is. So quite honestly, I look at it as, yeah, I'm kind of probably looking at not getting a whole lot out of this. All right, 647 overall. Don't think that bodes too well. All right, so top 6 forwards I'm not going to worry about. All right, so we're out of there. All right, back to the old simulations here. Again, everyone going after Miles Wood. Mackenzie Blackwood is hurt. All of a sudden. Oh my God. I forgot that it took me right to the roster moves. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to get the menu thing to pop up. That's why I kept sorting the players. All right, go to edit lines. John Marino is hurt. Time for mucka dueling. And once again, -3. We're not going to worry about it. All right, what does did my trade block change? No. Just everybody is just going crazy trying to pick him up. All right, so that's good to see that Marino was just got a little boo-boo. Nothing serious. All right, 22, 11, and 3 going into January. So we are in second place in the Metro behind the Blue Jackets. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Hence why I feel no need to go crazy about making trades or making any moves. No, I'm not giving you Ryan Graves. And no. All right, so any other gems? Nope, just the bust. All right, let's go back to here. I want to see goalies. This is the weakest thing that we've got right now is we're weakest in our prospects for goals, for goaltending. So really, and the really shitty thing is I've recently picked up a couple of goaltenders in the draft, but unfortunately they're not good. Like they're not players that I'm going to be stoked to have in the pipe. Fringe starter. All right, so now we are already at the point of rest of these players are not all that great. Man, we went from elite mediums down to garbage. Probably because the rest of them are, we have no idea. So right now, Mario Grenier looks like someone who could possibly be in our future, but that's just for where we are sitting in the rankings right now, and that doesn't really mean a whole hell of a lot. Riley Walsh, that's good. That doesn't really affect my NHL team. Blackwood is back. Debating if I want to bother to send Gills down. Gillies, I don't think so. I should probably just leave him. We'll move him if we have to. Stop asking for Miles Wood. Especially when it's not like I'm getting offered some crazy stuff for him. No. Okay, I don't think Graves was out. No, he's not. Okay. Kevin Ball. All right, so we are now in February. I really don't see... Hold on, guys. Gotta check my text real quick. I love the random texts that are just piling in now from all the political groups. This guy's evil. This one's evil. Don't vote for him. Vote for him. Vote for her. Don't vote for him. Vote for him, not her. Like, oh my God. You know, it's aggravating enough that my mailbox gets absolutely cluttered with all of that nonsense. I think I did 15 and 15. Hold on. All right, I'm going to try to avoid taking up too much time here. I still want Callahan to be the next one that we look at, so that's got to be a priority. So let's just remember that Callahan. All right, so at least doing it that way forces Callahan to be on the very top. All right, so Brizon will be the next. See, at least this way we can get some extra scouting done, some generalized scouting done. Before the next draft. Just do an overall. And I know this is boring, so I apologize in advance. But this is how we do these things. We have to sink the time into scouting, otherwise we have absolutely no idea, especially on a draft year like this where we really not going to have anything in the first round, and we really have to hope that we can find something special in the later rounds, because otherwise it's really going to come across like, yeah, this year's draft we're not getting diddly, which is still very possible. Oh, you're still busy. Some of these people are slow with their drafting. You know what? I think I'm going to leave them alone. Just because at this point, they got that many more people to go through. There's nobody available to look at here, I don't think. No players apparently in this entire region. There's nobody. So, don't understand that, but you know. All right, so oh, they're not going to be done until August, March, end of March, May, September. Man, how slow are you guys? You got nobody to look at? All right, well, let's do this then. Let's get you, all right, good enough. Yeah, again, June. This is crazy, though. These Liga scouts are slow. It's not going to get through these 6 players until August. And this one's not going to get through 7 players until September. That's crazy. So, well, I don't expect to get anybody from Liga that's going to be really amazing, so whatever. All right, let's go through the month of February. We're not giving up wood. All right, good to hear that you're back, Ball. Stop it. Stop it. God. Look at this. Graves and wood, but almost all people going cuckoo to get wood. All right, so we're currently in third. I really have no reason to make any trades, honestly. Let's look at our player stats. Nico leading with 18 goals. We're not a high scoring team, clearly. Jack Hughes with 36 assists. See, that all makes sense. Nico and Jack. See, Holtz is right up there, but man, at a minus 14. Yee. Now, let me look at Wood. Why are they all losing their shit for him? Is it just because he fits everybody else's teams really well? Because I don't really see anything here that's like... Not really anything about his stats that are amazing. But he's a great third-line guy for my team, hence why I'm not giving him up. So I have no reason... Actually, hold on. Let me check... so Luke Hughes, he's doing well. Benson, 10 goals, 13 assists, 23 points for his rookie year. Not bad. For a third liner, not bad. We definitely could be stepping it up and doing better. We still don't have anyone who's really like lights out when it comes to goal scoring, but we have 18 goals was the highest, and we've got 40 goal scorers. Yeah, we're like definitely not good with the goal production. If 18 goals is less than half of Ovechkin, like that's not good. That's not even the top guy. So we're still really looking to get somebody who's... Yeah, we're way down there. All right. No biggie. I'm not going into the trade deadline. Let me check something real quick. Let me look at my lines. Okay, because sometimes it screws it up. Usually, if you go into the deadline, it gets everything. It gets everything all. Whoops! It gets everything all screwed up in your lines for whatever reason, and that's been something that's happened, of course, for the last couple of years, and it's never been fixed. Logan Stanley. Yep, here we go with the spammers. All right. So, Logan Stanley has not played a single game. He's an 80 overall. 6'7", 231, and 80 overall. Why? I have to claim him. Let me, oops. I mean, right now, I could keep Stanley on my AHL squad. see how he's going to turn out. I could sign him again. I mean, that's a big monster dude. I mean, right now it's not costing us anything, so I'm not really worrying about it. He's only 26. So we got some big boys waiting to make the jump, but and right now Siegenthaler is still playing well, but again, why would I want to pass on that guy? I can offer him an extension too. He may not want an extension, but let's get to the end of the month. Anything new on the draft class? Probably not. Any surprises here? No. Any more gems suddenly pop up? No. Still not enough. See, that bothers me. We scout these players multiple times and we're still not getting enough of an answer as to how good they are. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Just a few players that we can. All right. Alexiev here. Fringe starter, who knows? Maybe it turns out to be better. Probably not, but whatever. All right, when we get to the end of the month, we're going to go see contracts and see if Tampa Bay fired their coach. Didn't mean to be looking at the AHL there. All right, so Logan Stanley does not want an extension. He's 26 years old. In 10 games, he's gotten a goal and 4 assists. He might be an expensive AHLer, or do we bring him up as our extra? Really, it's going to depend on. I'm just going to go in right now. We have him in our AHL system right now. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sweat this. So what I'm gonna do with that dude is when we get done with the whole season and everything else, and when I get into the contract re-signings, if he wants to re-sign, cool. If not, whatever. I'm not gonna sweat it. So I'll try to sign him, even if it's just to keep him in the AHL to help train our youngsters. Oh, and by the way, we've fallen out of the playoffs. So there's that. Yeah. We were doing really well, and then all of a sudden, we crapped the bed. Yeah. Yep, we missed it by 5 points. So, yeah, we really... Right at the end there. And unfortunately, the other thing that really sucks is not only did we not make the playoffs this year, but we also, I believe, did well enough that we're not even going to be able to move up. Like, let's just say by some miracle, we actually won. Yeah, so even if we won the lottery, you can only go up 11 spaces. So we wouldn't be able to win the first overall. I mean, we could get the fourth overall, but that's only if you win it. And I don't even know if this game will even allow that. I think it only picks what's the top 15, right? I mean, we might. Meh. Yeah, we need guys who can score goals. That's got to become a priority. We're just not getting the production. We're not getting the line combinations that we need. Things just we made a step forward last season, and then we just fell back. And the AHL team is out of the playoffs. So Utica. Oh no, Utica's still in it. I take that back. Nope, nothing new. So it's Arizona against Florida in the Stanley Cup Finals. And Arizona is leading. Uh-oh. The reverse sweep? The reverse sweep just happened. Florida was losing 3-0, and they just stormed back, won 4 in a row, and eliminated the Arizona Coyotes. That is crazy. I doubt we got any awards here. McKinnon, McAvoy, Panarin, Svatos, Barkov, Leonard, Murphy, Ribeiro. Of course, Selke goes to Crosby, McKinnon with Ted Lindsay, and the Richard. Anything special come our way? Nico Dawes, team with the lowest goals against average. All right, well, it was something. But another disappointing end to a season. That sucks. All right, so let's get down to here. Let's see if there's any miracle. Nope. Nope. And we would have had the 14th overall pick. Oh, what am I thinking? It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I don't have a first round pick, so this is pointless. This doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Well, that sucks. All right, nothing changed there. Let's see who retired. Backstrom, Eric Stahl, Corey Perry, Louis Erickson, Andrew Ladd, Wayne Simmons. All right. But did we have anyone retire? I don't think so. I don't think I've got anybody old enough to retire now. I didn't think so. What about coaches? Are we still good on coaches? Uh-oh. I lost Kim Forsberg from Utica. Was that a goalie coach? I don't know. All right. All of that stuff, all these draft interviews, all of the drafting, all that stuff I'm going to do on my own time. Just because it's super time consuming, and a lot of it is going to be me not talking out loud, and what's the point of you staring at a screen while I'm silent? That's boring as all hell. So that's it for now, guys. What a bummer of a season. So the next episode will show what kind of changes I'm able to make to this team. We're going to have to do something. I might have to trade away somebody of importance or somebody with decent potential and try to get, maybe I can steal a high first round pick, or maybe there's players that are going to be available in free agency, somebody that I can bring in. But we're going to have to lose people to earn people, because again, right now we don't have the scoring that's going to be required. I mean, Nico, I do believe 22 goals. I think he was leading the team in goals. And it looks like that's still the case. So Hughes really needs to step it up. I don't know if he just needs to be on a different line or what, but we need people who are going to come in and complement our players, because I mean, it makes sense that Holtz would be finally getting up there as a sniper, but again, you want better production. You definitely want a better plus minus out of a guy. So we're going to have to really work on these lines, and it might, like I said, it might mean having to part with players I don't want to part with. But I might have to do what I have to do to try to make the hard decisions to get this team eligible for a deep playoff run and potential cup victory. Otherwise, we're going to be spinning our wheels for a long time. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying me fail to make the playoffs. Oh, well, what can you do? But anyway, I hope everybody out there is staying safe and healthy and that you're all remaining smart instead of scared of these crazy times that we're living in. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, and do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next time, as always, peace.